Jayie, the creator of the hit song Sponono, is a singer, songwriter, and record producer who provides a one-of-a-kind and a different experience with his signature Amapiano style, which is complemented by a pop undertone. Well, he's authentic and the self-proclaimed Prince of Pop Amapiano, also known as Popiano, has arrived with an entirely novel style of Amapiano. His EP, Prince of Pedi EP, was a good introduction for the young artist, and he also featured Judith Sephuma in one of his songs. Well, he joins us now and to tell us more about his musical journey. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Hi, how
are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. I mean, tell us about your musical journey. When did it all start for you, and when did you take the decision to say, this is the direction I want to go?
I think it all started for me just in a very, very early age, and I used to actually play drums for my father's church, and I think that's where the passion sparked. And ever since then, I've been taking music very seriously, and yeah.
Why the decision to then move away from church? Because automatically we'd assume because you were playing drums in church, you just go into that direction.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I feel like it was time for me to find myself, and I did. And when I did, I just realized that, I could make the type of music that I enjoy. And, the creativity kind of drove me to be, to make the kind of music that I make. And I'm enjoying myself and just having fun.
Yeah. Talk to us about the first music that you released, and how was that? How was it received by the industry? Yeah,
so I was talking to Reason. And I told him that, I was looking to get into this Amapiano space because it's a sound that captured my interest. And so that's when, we got into studio and we created our first song with the beautiful and the African queen, Miss Judith Sephuma. And I mean, we started that project, and that's how it ended up becoming the Amapiano, my first Amapiano project, and my first project and my introductory project.
What did she say though when you approached Judith, that is, to say this is what I'm trying to do, this is the sound I'm going for? What did she say?
Well, I mean, she's amazing, and she's very easygoing, so I remember like when the session happened, she was just sort of, this huge and sort of big artist in the room, and I just approached her and I was like, I'm very glad that this is happening, and just sort of had a chat with her, and very easygoing, like I said, and very talented and amazing.
So you define yourself as Prince of Pop Amapiano. Tell us a little bit about how you came up with that title and how you landed on Pop Amapiano.
Yeah, so Pop Amapiano is sort of like a derivative of Amapiano that I've created, sort of my own space and my own creativity that I add towards piano. So I think, I'm like the first guy to actually do that. So that's why I just sort of self-proclaimed myself as, the Prince of Pedi, sort of like, in a way that I am the Prince of, pop piano, and that's, like I said, a side that's not explored yet, and that's how I came up with it.
What does that sound like? Have you ever explored that side to say, this is what this genre that I've created, and this is what it sounds like? Yeah,
so picture 80s disco pop,
right?
Merged with the South African Amapiano sound, so that's sort of like the middle ground that I've been able to find. And I guess you sort of have that experience once you listen to the music and you kind of realize that this is different, you know, and that's what I pride myself in, just standing out.
Talk to us about the EP that you released. Apart from the song that we just spoke about with Judith Sephuma, what else is on this EP?
So on this EP, I worked with Reason once again. That was the guy that we actually, started off, and he guided me through it. And like I said, he was actually very gracious to, sort of allow me, break it down for me step by step on how to actually go about it. And I worked with Melo and Sleazy on the song Sponono, and I also worked with Tala ICU and the beautiful and the queen, Miss Judith Sephuma. And a couple of other producers, that we, sort of got together, and that's how we came up with the album,
Yeah,
the
and
EP.
did it make it easier to work with Reason? Because the last time he was here, he was also exploring Amapiano.
Yeah.
You know, not completely leaving rap or hip hop, but he was exploring this side of his music. Did it make it easier that Reason had moved in this direction?
I think so. I think Reason's a very talented individual. He goes by Caesar Alakine, obviously, in the piano world. But I think that, him being able to sort of usher me in it and sort of me being able to witness his genius and creativeness in the space sort of made it easier for me as well. I sort of was able to tap into my creative juices and sort of, also make the music that I feel that I want to make, and that makes me happy and hopefully makes the audience excited. Yeah.
All right. So tell us about the two songs you're going to perform for us.
All right. So the first song is my breakout single, which is Sponono, which I worked with Melo and Sleazy and Caesar Alakine Reason. So that's the first song, and the second song is a song of mine that I would like to also perform. It's called Cape to Cairo, and I think it's gonna be an amazing
It's the
song.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Pop Amapiano, thank you so much for talking to us. Prince of Pop Amapiano talking to us about his song Roba, as well as his musical journey and a song that he did with Judith Sephuma.